A new year means new stars have split. While many celebrity couples have gone the distance in Hollywood, other romances haven't stood up to the test of time. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities who broke up in 2023 so far. So which celebrities do you think will break up next, and let us know in the comments below. Coming in at number 10 today we have Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner. Kylie has been leaning on Kim and Khloe a lot lately. They're all single and raising kids, and it's clear that finding a good partner isn't easy, which is what they're all bonding over lately. Recently, an insider told Life in Style exclusively on January 9th that Kim and Khloe are the first ones to tell Kylie to keep Travis close, even if the relationship is pretty much over. The pair first split back in 2019, but reunited as a couple in June 2021, making reconciliation debut at Parsons School Benefit Gala as a couple, with Stormi helping make it a family affair. While accepting an award at the event, Travis gushed and said, "Stormi, I love you, and wifey, I love you." The couple would then break up for a second time, and it would be confirmed on January 7th that the couple split after they spent both Christmas and New Year's apart. With the two sharing two beautiful children, it seems like every time they split, it's after Kylie gives birth, and then they get back together when she's ready to have another one, and doesn't see Travis more than a baby daddy. Number 9. Brittany Snow and Tyler Stanaland. Brittany Snow had officially filed for divorce from Tyler Stanaland in court documents filed in the Superior Court of California in Los Angeles County on Thursday. The Someone Great star cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for their breakup, and she noted that they have a prenuptial agreement which will determine any spousal support and how they divide their property. She also asked that she and Tyler split attorney fees. Brittany and Tyler, who got engaged in 2019, later tied the knot in March 2020, and they announced their separation in September. Snow's filing doesn't note what date they actually separated, and attorneys for Brittany haven't responded to the situation, and it's still not clear if Tyler has a lawyer who can comment on his behalf as of yet. When the couple did announce their separation in September, they would post identical statements on their Instagram pages that said, "After time and consideration, Tyler and I have made the difficult decision to separate. This decision was made with love and mutual respect for one another. We've realized we need to take some time and make sure we are each living our most fulfilling and authentic lives. We started this journey as best friends, and our relationship will continue to be a priority not only for us, but for our dog Charlie. We sincerely appreciate your support and ask for privacy as we navigate this new chapter." Hey my little peaches, are you liking this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Coming in number 8, we have Noel Gallagher and Sara MacDonald. Noel Gallagher and Sara MacDonald were one of those couples we thought would be married forever because they found their happily ever after a long time ago. However, the Champagne Supernova singer and Sara announced their split on January 16th after being married for more than 20 years. Their split would highlight that nothing good lasts forever, so it's probably time for all of us big dreamers to stop dreaming about such big dreams when it comes to our love lives. A spokesperson on behalf of Noel and Sara would confirm the couple are to get divorced following their split. A statement was then later obtained by US Weekly, and in the statement it would say, "Noel and Sara will together continue to look after their children, who remain their main priority. Noel and Sara asked the media to respect their privacy and that of their family at this time." Well, I can only imagine something brutal must have happened for them to come to the decision to split after 20 years of marriage. I'm sure once the divorce is finalized, more stories will come to light. Coming at number 7, we have Deanna, Pappas, and Steven Stagliano. The season 4 Bachelorette star Deanna Pappas and her husband Steven Stagliano announced on January 19th that she and her husband had called it quits after being married for 10 years. Deanna would head over to her Instagram to say, "It is with immense sadness Steven and I had decided to end our relationship as a couple. We have been working hard for a long time, both as a married couple and as individuals, and have come to the conclusion to remain separate." Deanna would then add that she and Steven will always remain loving parents to their two children, Addison and Austin, and will continue to raise them together with love and faith. But still, when it comes to The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, I don't think any of us are really surprised, as for one, it seems like None of them last together as couples. And lastly, how is anyone okay going on a show knowing you have to beat out a dozen men or females to date one guy or one girl? Is it really worth it knowing he or she is dating all of you and telling you all the same thing, and then he's finally like, yep, this is the person, this is the one, but you just played your cards right that week? Number 6, Ashley Darby and Luke Gulbranson. It seemed like a match made in Bravo heaven when the Real Housewives of Photomax star got together with a Summer House cast member. But after only a few months of dating, Ashley announced that the pair called it quits during a January 8th appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen by saying, "Luke and I are not romantically involved anymore." She would then also cite the strain of her ongoing divorce from Michael Darby being one of the causes, adding, "It was my situation with Michael that affected Luke and I." However, Ashley would say the breakup was mutual and that there was no bad blood between the two by saying, "I met his whole family, they are amazing, I fell in love with them. So great, but I am newly single and this was my first relationship after she confessed. It was just nice to be reminded that I'm that girl and I love to love and be loved." The two first met when they began flirting it up at BravoCon in October 2022, and they went Instagram official just a few days before Christmas. Coming in number 5, we have Louis Tomlinson and Eleanor Calder. One Direction singer Louis Tomlinson and longtime love Eleanor Calder kept their romance out of the public eye for years. However, it has now been reported that the couple has apparently split. So back in July, you may recall that fans started to speculate that there might be trouble in paradise for the pair, as some pointed out that Louis and Eleanor unfollowed each other on Instagram. However, with the two now still following each other, it leaves you to wonder where they may stand with each other now. The duo first sparked rumors back in 2011, and when their relationship started, it's unclear, but Eleanor has been with Louis since his early days of his One Direction fame. Back in 2015, the pair would briefly split, but then they would eventually rekindle their romance in 2017, and in January this year, news started to circulate that the couple had split when a source told The Sun at the time they had mutual friends and a long history, so at the moment, it doesn't look like a reunion at some point is completely off the cards, but now they are not together. However, neither couple has responded, and inside sources have stated that the breakup was caused after pressure was put on their relationship because the singer was on tour. Other things have gone down between them, and for now, at least, they have split up. Number 4, Drake Bell and Janet Von Schmeling. Troubled former Nickelodeon star Drake Bell has separated from his wife, actress Janet Von Schmeling, amid his latest struggles. Inside sources have since confirmed that the two are headed towards a divorce. On December 7th and 8th, Drake was spotted inhaling balloons in his car in a car park of California vape shop while his son sat in the back seat. An insider would then tell the New York Post that Janet had officially had enough. Drake and Janet first started dating in 2013 and married in an intimate ceremony in 2018. Now, it seems like Janet has moved back to Florida with their son, and it has been reported that she has secured a home and is getting support from her family. While the stars have had some incredibly beautiful moments together, before all this happened, Janet feels like Drake needs to focus on his health and that they will be great co-parents in the future. Coming at number 3, Corinne, Olympios, and Jerry Morris. Corinne, Olympios, and Jerry Morris have called it quits, and inside sources have confirmed that their busy careers and trust issues are behind their sudden breakup. With their breakup happening suddenly, many of their friends were surprised to hear the news. Despite the shocking split, sources have confirmed that the Bachelor star is doing great and is excited about her next chapter. And they would also say that Corinne and Jerry still want to remain on good terms. Their lives were just going in different directions. Corinne's reps first confirmed that she and Jerry started dating back in June, and that she was really happy with the music manager by saying, "Corinne has been dating Jerry and she's really happy. It's a new relationship in the beginning stages, but she's really excited. He treats her amazing and she's optimistic while enthusiastic to see how their relationship develops." With separate sources telling ET on January 9th, they would all confirm that Corinne and Jerry both decided to split because they both wanted really different things when it came to their relationship. Number 2, Shannon, Beador, and John Janssen. The Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador and her boyfriend of 3.5 years, John Janssen, have ended their relationship, and Shannon has confirmed that she was blindsided by their breakup when he broke up with her just 1 week after they finished filming season 17 of the beloved Bravo reality series. Shannon would say, "All I can do is repeat in my head what he said to me while we were filming. We were in a great place, but 7 days later when the cameras were down, it was a completely different story, which usually it is. He told me he was done with the relationship, and to hear what he said to me then was absolutely devastating. John would also speak to people where he would note that it was a really hard decision to make, and he has been in pain over it. Before he would say, "Sad because I love Shannon very much. I have loved her more deeply than any woman in my life. She's one of a kind, so funny and generous, and full of life and adventurous. We have a connection that's unlike anything I've ever had, and I know that for as long as I live, I'll never meet anyone like her again. But that doesn't mean we're meant for each other for the rest of our lives," says every guy during a breakup. Number 1. Emily Ratajkowski and Pete Davidson. While these two only sparked relationship questions near the end of 2022, Emily has recently opened up about her dating troubles, and she kind of shaded Pete Davidson in the process. With their romance fizzling out by the end of December, Emily has recently headed to her podcast High Low, where she detailed her dating woes, saying that she attracts the worst men, and she would even hint at her relationship with Pete Davidson and the split, and that's why she made the list today. She would go on to say, "That's what I hate with dating. Men in particular. They're like, okay, yes, you're special, you've done it," and they love it. And they love it. And then slowly they get emasculated and they don't know what to do with those feelings, and then they resent you. They start to tear you down, and then you're back to square one, and it's so effed up and unfair because I feel like a lot of men that truly think they want a strong woman actually don't know how to handle it and what it means for their own identity. Well, that's it for this video, my little peaches. Until the next one, remember to stay juicy.